downtown LA. We're at the Row. Can you tell me a little bit about your involvement with this space and with downtown LA?
So the Row here was a project that we were brought into about 7 years ago. I think the most interesting part of what we've done here is to create an event space out of 32 acres. It's really traditional to think about an event space as 4 walls and a ceiling. For us, the reason we work with Hermes and Nike and Google on their most important events is we're always offering a vision around an expansive canvas for events. So when we think of a venue, it's not one space. It's really a district. And so this was one of our first opportunities to take over 32 acres and offer it up as a canvas for brands to be creative.
How do you look at a space and have it not be prescriptive? How do you bring in unexpected artists? Or how does the architecture relate to the art, and does it even have to?
I think there's so many ways with the invisible, the medium, sound being something that can create such a level of presence because it's a bit of the unexpected and it creates connection through the frequency that is in your body. And that's what's so amazing about place-based community and what we call it the art of gathering. We are so focused on the value of the art of gathering. And so thinking about art that might create a sense of presence, that might create connection, and giving that to an artist is a developer's dream, because all they want ultimately is to connect emotionally with the community or the company or the people who work there, to be like, this is a space that I connect with, that resonates with me. And what better way than to create an installation that does that from the outset? I know we'll also go down to Rio Street, and our building at Rio used to be an old sewing factory. And this goes back to our philosophy around pioneering new districts and new environments and being sort of the first to take that leap. But we look right across at the 6th Street Bridge and the river. We're very close to 7th and Santa Fe, where you have Bestia and all these restaurants. And so we are using it as a calling card to say, hey, by creating an environment that encourages people to begin to move outside of the boundaries of what's already safe is another piece that we love. And I think that's something artists have always done. The artists can go in initially, and partially because they've been, siloed in a certain way, but they're the ones that create the vibrancy, tell the story, provide the integrity of a neighborhood that actually does create the value that then others want to participate in. And so I think there's a cycle of history that has always put this forward. As a result of COVID, there's a question mark of what is the future of downtown? There's so much underutilized space. So how might we repurpose that again to be fertile ground for artists? And I think that's the future of real estate, is experience driven. Like, what does it make you feel? Why are you there? And it can't be purely for the transaction. The transaction can happen online, but it's the experience that makes you go back again.